Hello YouTube, I'm here and I'm back again in the video. So in my previous video, I did a manager dilemma video regarding Manchester United where I discussed my views on the manager situation at Manchester United. So please go check that out and leave a like on that video and subscribe if you haven't already to catch the latest content. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is doing the predicted lineup for Manchester United against Derby County, which is on Friday, so tomorrow. And let's get straight into the video. So as you can see, we got David De Gea in goal, Borthwick Jackson, Blind, Smalling, Varela, Memphis, Pereira, Rooney, Schneiderlin, Januzaj, and Anthony Martial up front. So this is the team I think that I want Manchester United to play, and I think that Louis van Gaal will play this because Ashley Young, Darmian, Luke Shaw, Valencia, and Rojo are all injured, and they were used as our left backs / right backs, and so the only right back left backs we could potentially use are Borthwick Jackson and Varela, with Blind and Smalling in the centre back partnership, because Van Gaal needs to have the experience and a strong back four because he knows this is a must-win game for him. If he loses against Derby, I think his manager days at Manchester United will be very little chance. Then I've gone with Memphis. I think Memphis, whenever he's come on, he's looked better. He's not looked amazing, obviously, like he was at PSV, but he's looked good. And I think we should start Memphis against Derby. I've gone with Andres Pereira and Schneiderlin as my centre two because I think Schneiderlin is obviously the anchor point. Schneiderlin will be around this area here with Pereira being alongside Rooney-ish, and Rooney will be that centre forward centre forward basically in that position. So he's a cam and a striker, whereas Pereira will move alongside him, and hopefully Pereira will add that dimension that I've seen him add many times for the under-21s. I mean, recently they played against Sunderland under-21s and they absolutely dominated. And Andres Pereira, he had a really good game. And I hope Rooney carries on his scoring form. Obviously, he's gone down a drought against Southampton. He stopped scoring and he didn't play that good, but neither did the whole team, to be honest. But hopefully he comes back. Then I'm going to obviously have explained my Schneider decision. He's the anchor man. He's the man that we have to start every single game. With him in the matches, I think we won 70% of our matches. So that is an incredible stat for Schneiderlin, and he is a really top player. I think he's been underrated. He came in, the Sky Sports pundits and that, they said that he had a shaky start, but I think he's been very consistent. Apart from only one game, and that was against Arsenal. But other than that, Schneiderlin has been amazing for us, and he's been literally doing what he was doing at Southampton. He's just continued it. He's not stopped, And then I'm going with Andre Januzaj. I looked at him for the Man United under-21s match against Sunderland under-21s. Januzaj was amazing. I mean, the skills he did. Okay, I know it's the under-21s and they're a low level, but that doesn't stop the fact that he can still skill opponents. And Januzaj was amazing. The skills he did, the turns. Although his shooting from gameplay wasn't good, but he nearly scored from, I think it was 2 corner set pieces. He nearly scored. He hit the post on one of them. So Januzaj looked really sharp. His passing was very good. His skilling was obviously very good. His direct runs, his cutting inside. So he played really good. He had a fantastic game against Sunderland 21s. And hopefully Van Gaal starts him and doesn't knock his confidence down. And then obviously I have to go with Anthony Martial up front. We don't have a better striker than Anthony Martial at the club at the moment. Anthony Martial is amazing. He can be, as Blind said, he can be an amazing striker. In an interview, Anthony Martial is the only thing that's, if we never had Anthony Martial, I think we would have been at least 8th or something on the table. Anthony Martial provides what we thought Memphis would provide for us, but Memphis didn't, and now all the weight to provide that spark is on Anthony Martial because no one else can provide that spark. And that's why I've put Pereira and Januzaj and Varela and Borthwick Jackson. I think these youngsters, they're amazing. I mean, when they play together, they are really amazing. And we saw that against Barcelona in pre-season. All these youngsters played together. Lingard, Pereira, Januzaj. And we looked amazing. We beat them 3-1. And obviously, people will say it's only pre-season. But Barcelona had Suarez, they had Iniesta on. I mean, they still have world-class players on. And to win 3-1 against those world-class players, no matter even if it's friendly or not, those world-class players should obviously perform even in a friendly. But they didn't because these players performed, and hopefully Van Gaal starts using youth because we all know his days are numbered. If he's gonna go at the end of the season, he might as well start using youngsters because our senior players are not performing to the ability. Juan Mata's had a bit of a dip. And Herrera, I think he's been on and off on form. So Rooney's obviously been out of form most of the season. So our senior players are not performing. However, our younger players do look better than our senior players, and I think we should give them a chance. I mean, Borthwick Jackson, whenever he's came on, he's been outstanding for us. His runs, his strength, he's so confident on the ball, and I've not really seen him make that many mistakes compared to when Darmian plays left back. I think Borthwick Jackson plays better than Darmian at left back. Same as Varea, he plays better than Darmian at right back. I mean, Varea has really been overlooked as our right back. I think he should have been our first choice right back. I know he's young, but he deserves it. Whenever he's come in, he's performed really, really well. But the only thing with Varea is I think he gives too much space to the opposition. I've noticed that in quite a few games. He runs back a bit. I think he needs to get tighter and start developing that side of his game. And for those of you wondering if Borthwick Jackson has a FIFA card, he doesn't. I've custom made this one. So yeah, but I'll leave a link to where you can make this team. It's on FootWiz, so I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But yeah, this is the team I think will most likely play Derby County. And obviously David De Gea has just been amazing for us. You can't drop David De Gea, especially for Romero. I mean, I just hate Romero. He's not a good goalkeeper. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like this video if you like, if you like your content, if you like what you see. I would appreciate that so much. I've grown as a channel very, I think it was a very fast growth, and I just like to thank you guys for helping me, and girls obviously. And I think if we play this team that I've set out right now, we have a chance of winning 2 or 3-0. But I doubt Van Gaal would probably play Pereira or Januzaj. So I don't know. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 victory to Manchester United. Although I want Van Gaal to get sacked, some fans want us to lose against Derby so Van Gaal gets sacked. And I understand that. I mean, it's not saying they're rubbish fans. As a fan, obviously I want your team to win, but it's come to the point where fans are saying, oh, I wish we lose against Derby so that Van Gaal gets sacked. And, I agree with them in a way. But in a way, obviously, I want us to progress through the FA Cup and win at least one trophy. But then that would mean that Van Gaal will stay. So, there's a huge problem at the club at the moment. Right from the academy to the first team. But anyways, 1-0 to Manchester United. I think it'll be a boring game again. If Van Gaal don't choose this team, if Van Gaal chooses this team, I think we could potentially win 2 or 3-0. But he might not choose this. Probably put Juan Mata, Carrick or someone. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.